How's it going? My name is Matt Tobuchuk, and today I'll be demonstrating how to use a digital multimeter. We'll be talking about some of its capabilities, some of the safety precautions when using a digital multimeter, and then what to do when a meter display and the measurement is out of range. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be testing if an outlet is live. So I will demonstrate. You take first your multimeter wants to be in the volt mode. If you can see that right there. I'll point right here. See that? Voltage. And we know it's AC right here. So it's
AC voltage.
AC voltage. So the next thing that we do is we take our red probe and we take our black probe. You stick your red probe right here and your black probe right here. And we can leave that in there actually. And we know that this light is live because it's showing 118.7 volts. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna test continuity. So the way that we do that's a little trickier. So that's diode. Now we're at continuity. So this is a different voltmeter than what we use in class. So it has its own little quirks. Some other quirks is like in class you can measure millivolts if it's like if it's a range like a little bit smaller, or you can measure like just normal volts. So there's a way to do that on here as well. But right now we're gonna test for continuity. So the best way to do that is we're gonna take our two probes. We're gonna go 1 and 2. See how that's making a sound? That means that it's continuous. That means that this right here and this right here, they're connected and there's no breaks in the line. That's important. That's really important. Just for safety. It's important for safety. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna determine if a battery is charged. Like, we got this Xbox controller right here. We wanna know if the batteries that we're putting in the Xbox controller will work, and then we can play some Xbox. So, I'll show you. You just set the digital voltmeter to DC right here, DC voltage, because that's what a battery is. And then we're gonna measure voltage across the battery. Doesn't really matter which way you do it because you're just measuring in between 2 points. And if you point to the digital voltmeter, you'll see 1.318 volts. And you see it's negative. And that's because I have my black lead on the positive side and I have my red lead on the negative side. But honestly, when you're measuring voltage, it doesn't really matter. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna measure resistance. I love resistance just because it's so easy to demonstrate. So anything can really be a resistor. Like me as a person can be a resistor. So if I take my two probes right here, I am giving off a resistance, if we can see. Obviously it's changing a little bit, but that is my resistance. And that's why, like, if you were to insert yourself and make yourself part of a circuit, that's how you can get electrocuted. Because you are a resistor and voltage can pass through you. Don't put yourself in series with a circuit. Not a good idea. People get hurt. This is Matt Tobuchuk and his digital voltmeter checking out. I really enjoyed making this video. So thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.